Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of 2 videos we have for you today.
But first, a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, I wanted to tell you about our favorite VPN, Surfshark. That's who we work with because we don't want anybody telling us what we can or cannot watch. We get around geo-blocking with Surfshark.
Yeah, and it also protects your data. I know that people are walking around in public Wi-Fis, checking their bank statement. You should not be doing stuff like that. They also have alternate ID, which autofills forms, so you don't have to put your real information on the internet because people sell that stuff all the time.
Why would you choose Surfshark when there's so many other VPNs out there? They're all kind of like, oh, look at us. What's the reason, Joe, that we went with Surfshark?
Surfshark has one of the best deals that still lets you share with your friends and family.
Friends and family become the most popular as you share your service. Guys, we have a deal right now. Surfshark.deals/Angry Joe Show, and you're going to get 4 extra months. So you go there right now, use promo code Angry Joe Show, and thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you to Surfshark, guys. Click that link down below. It's the best VPN. We've done the research for you. Angry Joe Show news. Let's see. You're wondering what's the next review? Honestly, God darn it. I took off April. If you didn't notice, there wasn't an angry review in April. I needed a mental break. Probably next time I can do a video saying, hey guys, I'm not going to be able to do Final Fantasy or Dragon's Dogma 2. Those were the ones that I was trying to decide between, either Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth or Dragon's Dogma 2. I kind of took it for me. So the next one is going to be, I think, X Defiant. This comes out tomorrow. So X Defiant and Hellblade. I think Alex will grab Rapid Fire Review Hellblade because him and Joe played Hellblade 1. I'll grab Defiant, our friends at Ubisoft. We can see immediately after we did reviews of Skull and Bones if they can right the ship there. We did Skull and Bones. We did Suicide Squad.
Right the ship. Love
right
it.
the ship. You
Love
like that?
It.
Yeah, so that's what's going on in, let's see, AJS news. There is, they did a preview event at Warhammer, showing off the new upcoming stuff. Age of Sigmar is getting a 4th edition with like a small spearhead combat patrol mode, which looks incredibly fun. So I'm excited for that. That's in the summer. And then I guess the major games coming up after Hellblade is what? Shit, there's not a lot in June. June is usually a down month historically, because that's where E3 would be and all the announcements. So May, June is kind of down. July, I literally have nothing.
NCAA?
Tell us what's in. Fuck!
There you go.
You're right.
You said.
We have an NCAA video. Let's put that up. NCAA. I don't want to review both NCAA and Madden in 1 year. It will kill me. It will kill me. The big one I was going to say is August is when shit picks up. You got Black Myth Wukong, which we want to do, and Star Wars Outlaws, which we're going to do. So we're doing those. Will I even have time for fucking Madden this year? I'm going to try because what is it, Madden? 18th?
Probably. Yeah. I think 18th.
Fuck. So it's going to get busy in August. But just bear with us. If you see people complain, where's the next review? Go check out our videos. We have video game impressions of Marvel Rivals. We were in the beta. We enjoyed it very much. In fact, I like it much better than Overwatch. I have now made my decision. I like it better than Overwatch. Though I saw somebody, it needs fixing because Doctor Strange put the circle right in front of the door, and then he put another circle falling off the map, and all 5 people went into this. I don't know if that works, but that's going to be fun.
That's pretty good.
And then me and Joe played a Little Kitty Big City, fun little cat game. Go check that out. So, yeah, plenty of video game content coming up. And this week is a big movie, Mad Max Furioso. So we're going to go check that out and bring it to you. So, Alex,
She's alive.
It's a prequel, Joe.
She's alive.
Yeah.
It's
there will be
prequel.
tension, I promise.
Yes.
Kojima said that it's his Bible.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah. So it's like I was gonna bring that up, where it's like he does give glowing reviews for movies that he actually likes, and this proves it. He's like, this man is my inspiration. This is I went to see Madam Web. Good day.
Frank, he is my God, and this is my Bible. It's like, Jesus, Kojima, that's a
Thank you to my Lord and Master Sony for giving me the opportunity to see, what is it called? Madam Web.
Yes.
All right, Alex, what the hell has been going on in... Deadpool Wolverine tickets are on sale. I had to wait. I was like 24th in line. And then so just to let you know, if you want to try to get your early tickets, go grab them now.
I want the popcorn thing where it
That's
looks
not till July.
That looks like, it's kind of like the Dune one where it looks like people are going to have sex with it because
There's a
There's
Deadpool one?
Alex.
There's a Deadpool and Wolverine one where like you can reach into their mouths, I think. I don't
Gross.
All right, Fortnite. Look, I've spent years
Fortnite.
giving shit to this game because
Yeah.
it's a game for a lot of the time, kids play on their iPad and they click, but they keep
They're good.
Yeah, they keep constantly delivering great content for their fans, which most games don't get at all. And so again, Fortnite is coming out with a Fallout crossover. It's
The
probably
new hotness with the show.
What?
Got
That's
it.
weird. Such a weird thing. You'd think that they'd compete, but I guess the age brackets are different or what? And I would like to point out how Joe snuck away one more time, and one of our friends was constantly texting us, Joe needs to play, Joe needs to play.
Former
and
friends.
Joe managed to slither out of it because I was busy and Joe didn't
I
do the
said
due
I'm
diligence
there.
like, I got to play it. Let's play it. Of course, Joe's not going to speak up on that because the Ninja Turtles came out again, and then they left again.
Why are they leaving?
FOMO. They want you to get excited, and the second that it comes up, spend money.
Well, I wasn't
Because-
So,
excited.
if it comes up a third time, we'll get
Third
Joe
time's
to
a
do it.
charm.
Third time's the charm. Let us
Maybe.
know. Scream at us.
Do not.
Yeah,
let
you
me
make sure
know.
that you contact me on my Twitter at
Clown fart.
whatever it was, with the fake made up Twitter that I don't actually have.
But
But
X.com, blue check mark, ruined everything, bullshit.
yeah, but Fortnite is getting Fallout. This is, again, and I don't mean this sarcastically. Like Fortnite is giving the players constant new updates, constant cool integrations, and it's again they did it. This is another one. So Fallout inspired location on the Battle Royales map. There's probably going to be iconic power armor going to be in there. Probably something you pay a bunch of money for, but that's just how that works. Also, there's a data miner went through Call of Duty Warzone and found Fallout files in there as well. So Fallout is hot right now. New Amazon TV show doing very, very well. So it could be part of Fortnite, could be part of Call of Duty. It makes sense because Microsoft paid for both of those companies. It's like, look, you need to start earning some goddamn money because Bethesda purchase has not looked very good, and the Activision purchase is still not looking very good. So both of those things are coming. GTA 6, it looks like we have a fall 2025 as the official release window.
Okay.
People were wondering if it could come a little sooner. According to their financial reports, it's getting pushed to that.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
And honestly, I'd prepare myself for at least one delay. With a big-ass game like this that's like world-changing, industry-changing, it's going to make so much money. I wouldn't bet on an exact date.
No,
so
but I think it has to come out before what they call holidays, right? It's got to be out before Black Friday, in my opinion, because one of the
I was thinking just
industry-changing
in November.
games got to be out for Christmas and stuff.
Yeah.
So people are excited about that.
Yeah.
And the next story,
Wow, we're tearing through these.
this one you're actually gonna like. There are 3 Total War games. This is according to.
Hey, I heard about that.
I'm gonna read what this says.
Don't get too excited yet. Don't get too excited.
According to a reliable source, which is not an
That's
official.
been correct in the past.
It's been correct in the past. Creative Assembly is currently working on 3 new Total War games, with a licensed Star Wars game being one of them.
Oh, shit. Empire at War. Finally, I get a replacement or an update. I love RTS. I love Star Wars. I think it's a great idea. Hopefully, they combine the space battles, and then they'll have the ground battles. Weird license, though, for Total War, but I'll take it. I'm going to take it because back in the day, my old ass was playing Star Wars Rebellion. And not the board game, though there is a board game now called that, but on the computer, there's little fucking 3D the graphics and DOS and bullshit, and it was fucking sweet. And little C-3PO would be in the corner of your screen and a little R2-D2, and then if you played the Empire, then it was like a bad guy R2-D2, and he'd talk shit all the time, and it was fun. And I hope this is true.
Me too.
And
I'll be down to play that.
hell yeah, fuck yes, Joe. We got Joe on board. We taught him Total Warhammer, 3, where he was playing the Skyline. which, by the way, is the faction that's going to be in Age of Sigmar, the two factions, the Stormcast and Skaven. But Sigmar is the new version. Old World is Warhammer Total War. So what I think, these 3 games, if I'm going to estimate them, they revealed Star Wars, okay? There's probably another historical. So one of them is historical. Don't do that face. We need a good historical. If you give me medieval, or if you give me what the
Troy 2, Pharaoh,
you
Part
want
4.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Give me the medieval or give me the Shogun. Well, we have had Shogun recently. And then the other game in development, I hope, is going to be Warhammer 40,000. And then we have Star Wars.
That's what they give you when the DLC
Star
prices
Wars.
come out. Oh.
So Star Wars, maybe Warhammer 40,000. This is my dream scenario. I was like, man, I should have made a fucking vlog running around the house. I'll still do it.
It's a reliable source. Though.
Okay, fine. Actually,
Easy.
no, man, this is a very
It's gonna
reliable
happen?
source.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. They don't fucking make Joe. You want to place a bet right now? Star Wars Total War, is it real or not? You want to bet?
It makes sense because like it fits. It very easily fits their formula.
What do you want to bet, Joe?
That's a good question. What are you thinking?
I don't know how to. I haven't bet in so long.
Me
I don't
neither.
know.
Now,
Alex, can you make a bet for us?
oh, do you want
Oh,
like a
Joe has
monetary?
to eat a fucking
No, no
pig,
fish. No, fuck that. It's-
that he doesn't
it's gone.
like.
Piglet?
Piglet.
It is
Piglets are all
gone.
gone unless
If-
you want to order them.
No,
Gross.
nobody wants to order those.
If it's not a game, I have to eat a piglet. If it is a game, Joe has to eat.
No,
a piglet.
he has to eat a pig lip, and you
Whoopsie.
have to eat an entire cup of mayonnaise.
Ah,
I hate mayonnaise.
Yeah.
no,
So
we'll think about it. We'll
How did
think
you know
about
I
it.
hate mayonnaise? Are you telling him shit?
I keep track. I actually have like a mental list of the things that you won't eat. So when I cook
Son
here,
of
I
a
know like what to
Pig's
include.
lips
he
and
does.
mayonnaise.
He's a good man.
Star Wars, I'm actually legitimately excited about
Yeah, me
because
too.
I think the turn-based space things, moving your forces around and keep that turn-based, and then you have the ground battles in real time is perfect, and it works excellently.
Yeah.
I think that a 40K version, they've said it won't work forever, and I just think that whoever said that has zero imagination and
Yeah.
should be designing games
because
it totally fucking works.
Yeah.
And all of the mock-ups that we've seen for the last decade show that they could work.
Because the
And
same way that Star Wars wouldn't work for Total War is the same way that 40K wouldn't work for Total War.
You just like there's a certain amount of hand waving when the gameplay is good that you just have to accept and be like, why don't they just nuke them from space? Because we wouldn't have a video game, you fucking idiot.
Or
We
Rebel
want-
Moon.
Yeah, we want to. Oh, shut up! Don't even bring that up. They're the worst.
Okay.
There's no hand waving to
Rebel
explain
Moon
that.
video game?
Yeah, well,
Shut
up.
they're
They
working on
nuked
it.
it.
They're working on it.
No.
That's what Snyder
No.
said.
They were doing an RPG book, and somebody else was doing it, not a video game.
I thought Zack Snyder wanted to do
Nobody's
video games.
fucking.
Zack
Yeah,
Snyder
he
wants to do
wants
a
to.
lot of things.
He wants to.
He wants to-
Batman to get YouTube into prison. So
Yeah.
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't that cool that he used that word for it? Yeah.
you
So
can't
it's either
use
the BF,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
instead it's YouTube in the prison.
Zack Snyder has big plans for Rebel Moon video game. It's what he wants to do, and he keeps saying that that's what he was going to sign up for Netflix. So probably not happening. But
I hope so.
And then, like, if they're going to do medieval, then that'd be fine. I think a Shogun
love
Arid
medieval
one
stuff
would
like
be interesting too.
Mine not a Shogun. Above Shogun would be Empire 2. I fucking love it, but I need more fifes and I need more drums.
Shogun's so hot, that area, that period of time right now.
I know
is
it's
on
hot right
everyone's mind.
now, but this shit would have to be in development a year ago or 2 years ago for it to be somewhat on time. I guess they could start right now.
It's not like they're
And
coming
then
up
did
with
you hear that Shogun, the TV
2 and
series,
3.
is going to be renewed for season 2 and 3? Alex, what the fuck? I
Okay.
thought you read that book, which means the book is over. There is no more book.
So I have had a lot of time to think about this and talk about this over the weekend with people over many drinks. There is 2 paragraphs, and just 2 paragraphs. I actually read one of the paragraphs to you that kind of explains what happens after the
Yeah.
season. That could be 3 fucking full episodes of a season 2, right? Like, it's just the battle that happens that everyone wanted, where we can actually see all that stuff.
Okay.
40,000 people are supposed to die, and there's some cool shit that happens. So it's like, that would be an interesting thing.
Okay.
Plus, we do know that historically what actually happened to these characters to some degree, and so it's not like they're going to be pulling it out of their ass like D&D did with Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And as long as they have people I hate this. I'm with you that I fucking hate that they don't want to tell one contained story.
But it's better than I thought it was going to be with what you just said there.
So there's
it's a little
potential, but again, I am of the opinion, like, I don't want to watch Dune Prophecy. Fuck it. Like, I hope that show fails.
Yeah.
And not because I didn't want to involve, but it's like you should be able to make a movie and not have to make a cinematic universe and then a TV show tie-in and then a video game, and then the quality gets worse and worse and worse and worse until the legacy of those 2 movies that got made is tarnished because everything that attached to it is shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you made one good thing. It's like, stop. I don't need Band of Brothers season 2 and 3, even though there could be cool stories.
Yeah.
Because Band of Brothers, in my opinion, is
perfect.
perfect television.
It
Like,
was.
Yes.
So let's not fuck it up.
Fucking good.
All right, well, going back to the Total War, this article speculates on and it's probably just wishful thinking like ours is, perhaps Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings, Total War, and I was like, yeah, I would like that too, but I would put that lower than all these other ones. And I have a person, if you're going to, so as long as you're throwing ideas, a long time I threw them idea, Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. If you do, leave a comment down below. We're cool. We're tight like that.
I mean, Embracer has the license and they
of
like
the
money
Galactic
and they
Heroes.
need money. So Sega could have easily said, "Look, we'll give you 30% of the receipts. You let us use Lord of the Rings."
of the Rings.
That would be
That's another one I would play.
Yeah, I played Lord of the Rings. It'd be better than Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones would be a little too boring. I think the unit variety is not enough. Lord of the Ring unit variety would be just enough.
yeah. All right, let's talk about Square Enix.
Okay.
We talked a little bit last week that things weren't going so well for them, and people were not necessarily happy because they think that that because they enjoyed Final Fantasy that everyone on Earth did and everyone should buy it and play it. But things aren't selling it very well.
Yeah.
And so Square Enix has said that they are aggressively going to pursue a multi-platform strategy that includes Nintendo platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and PCs.
They're going after their money. We got to do something.
Mm-hmm. And we've talked about, and there's a lot of articles this week talking about how exclusivity is actually bad for the video game industry because not everyone is only a PlayStation player, only an Xbox or PC or Switch, and a lot of people want to play these games, and so the industry, especially with the development costs, isn't exactly built for only being able to play these games. Honestly, if some of these games had released on PC, you're talking about almost double sales, and the way that we kind of know that is Ghost of Tsushima just released on PC.
Yes.
Except in EA's opinion, Alex.
Yes.
The mega hit NCAA college football me and Joe just discovered not coming to PC.
Yeah, well,
They said too expensive.
porting is hard.
Porting
They don't
is
make
hard.
that
It's
much
too
money,
expensive.
Joe. It's
That's
EA.
right. I mean, we don't make billions of dollars off Ultimate Team.
mo-
It's expensive and time consuming right now.
And what is it?
No, but there's
Football
not
club?
enough people that play on PC, which I guess may be true for sports.
For those ones,
For
yeah.
sports games.
Yeah.
The sports gamers are like, ew, what is that? That's a personal computer?
A mouse? Ew. They
Is
jump
that
up
what's
on the table
happening?
and they-
Everybody has a fucking computer. What are they talking about? Whatever.
And so Ghost of Tsushima just released. It's the largest Sony PC release. Now, they said Helldivers is bigger, but Helldivers wasn't like it's not like a PlayStation port over. So people playing the shit out of Ghost of Tsushima because you should, because it's an amazing game.
is.
And it's doing very well. We don't have the full figures, but over 77,000 concurrent players for a game that came out a couple years ago.
Yeah.
This is good. It's good for the industry when you let people determine how they want to play your video game. And again, Sony makes the most amount of money when you buy their video game. They don't make very much when you buy their PlayStation. The same with Xbox and all these other ones. They need you to buy the game. And so how you play it, as long as it's not, they're having to figure out how hardware, like to make it run on certain hardware, is a good thing. So Square Enix is going to move towards that. I'm hoping to see Sony move towards that.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just good for everybody.
All right. Well, it's more multi-platform good.
Activision is going to open a new Polish studio. It's going to be called Elsewhere Entertainment.
Yay, man! I'll tell you what, the Polish people, they are very talented.
nice.
A lot of good video games coming from that country and good video game developers. I want another excuse to go there. This is why I'm speaking on finance. I would love to go back.
Yeah,
to
good educational programs. I mean, even as in like grade school levels where people are getting into it, so it's like it is a natural place to actually have great video game development, and it's cheaper labor than over here in the United States, and so some of the game companies like it. This will be Activision's second office in Poland. Infinity Ward has a small office out there, but this is its own studio working on a new AAA IP and franchise. We don't know what it is yet, but we'll soon see.
AAA.
Larian also has a new studio a new Polish studio that's going to be over there helping them develop, on their next projects.
What I tell you, it's a mecca of video game development.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Microsoft, they're finally doing it. It looks like the next Call of Duty, the mainline Call of Duty, will be a Game Pass on day one.
They were arguing. Suits were saying, well, is this going to fuck us?
Yeah.
Are we ultimately shooting ourselves in the foot? Joe, what do you think?
No.
They about to shoot themselves in the foot?
No.
Foot or somewhere a little more sensitive. I mean,
I don't think so. I think it's a good move for them because they're going to try to capitalize on the microtransactions. Now everyone gets to play it. Well, on the Game Pass.
I think it's good for us as gamers. The jury, I think, is still out on long-term strategy, whether it's going to work out for them or hurt them.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on
But I like that
if they
they
do like Fortnite stuff. They continue doing cool stuff. It's like, hey, some cool skins. We're gonna integrate some other cool assets for it because I wanted Skeletor.
Yeah, but
I don't
here's
really
the
play
thing.
a lot
You
of Call of
can't
Duty. Skeletor. It's cool in the loading screen, but yeah, I get it.
You
I
can't
get
do
it.
the
There's
modes
no
that you can in
Yeah.
Fortnite that you can with Call of Duty. But what do I know? They've been keeping Call of Duty going for decades. So
Warzone's already free. So they're not losing any money specifically on Warzone. But so with Call of Duty, they're not going to get my $70. If I were going to buy it this year, they're not going to get my $70 this year because I already have Game Pass, which I still think is a great deal.
Yeah.
And so they're going to lose that. Now, the gamble is: are there enough Call of Duty players
bump in subscriptions
that are going to get Game Pass, either forget that they have it and keep the thing going, or realize that it's a kind of a good deal and keep it going? And it has to.
This is what all companies rely upon: you forgetting and not noticing. Like right now, EA Plus, whatever. What games are EA putting out right now? Is that really generating you the value? So you're kind of forgetting about it. So I guess, and other companies are going to watch this. This Game Pass Call of Duty thing. If it fails, then you're going to see less reliance on subscription services and more reliance on $80, base games.
Like, did you sign up for Ubisoft Plus to play Skull and Bones or
All three of us did.
But did you cancel? Because if you haven't, you should do it now. It only takes 3 clicks to cancel.
Yep, I canceled.
Yeah,
as soon as we were done.
You just have to set yourself reminders when you do.
I fucked up and it lapsed, and I went 3 days over, and it hit me, and I was like, justify it because I have the Angry Joe show, and maybe X-Defiant will give me something. I don't fucking know.
But you still played the game for half price because it would have been it would have been $70 even if you forgot one month.
For sure.
If you got the $100 one.
If
you got the $100.
Yeah, let's not talk about.
I don't know
that.
why you would get the $100 one for Skull and Bones.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Why would you get the $100 for Suicide Squad?
Maybe you only you.
Would you rather spend $100 in Skull and Bones or $100 in Suicide Squad?
Neither of them. They're both bad.
Skull and Bones.
Choose.
I would rather do Skull and Bones. That's how bad Suicide Squad was.
I'm with Joe. No.
Well, you can't choose neither.
Okay, yes, you can. You do it all the time.
If it's
Alex, what's your favorite? Oh, I don't have any favorites. God damn it, Alex.
Yeah. I mean, favorite movie? Nah, you shouldn't have a favorite movie. There's so many movies.
There is.
There's a movie for every day of the week.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I like, it's basically the word favorite is stupid because it's like, what do you mean? I want more detail. That's what Alex is really saying. Okay, what's a movie that you can always watch? It comes on and you never not watch it. That for me is Fifth Element.
Fifth Element, Return of the King, Amadeus, Princess Bride,
American Psycho,
Labyrinth. It's
Aliens.
like I'm gonna finish them when they're on TV, even if I should be going to bed.
Yes.
And so it's like of that, there's like 30 movies that I know they do that. So it's like I don't know. Mm-hmm. All right, that's what I got.
Okay, I got one big one here. Ubisoft.
Ooh.
Ubisoft Joe, I hate to bring this to your attention, canceled your favorite game that was in development. What was it?
Skull and Bones.
No.
Beyond Good and Evil.
No. Canceled The Division Heartland.
Huh?
Well, that's because
You
no one.
remember
The one where you shoot a helicopter for 35 fucking minutes for no
Well, that's
reason?
Division, and this is Division
They're all
Heartland,
like
which was going
Sponge.
to be a free-to-play version of the Division.
Oh.
And they say we've canceled the upcoming free-to-play shooter to focus our plans on bigger opportunities. So I guess they had no confidence in free-to-play shooters, which is a good thing in my opinion. But man, that thing looked done almost completion. 1 year ago, IGN put up a video. It's gameplay. The developers are walking through. They're so proud of their game, and they're gone. So put a little bit of that video, up there. So yeah, this move is part of a longer process that Ubisoft has been undergoing in recent quarters to restructure its teams, cut costs, concentrate resources into fewer, bigger games. And here's the official statement. After careful consideration, we made a tough call to halt development on Heartland, effective immediately. Our priority is now support the talented team members at our Red Storm Entertainment Studio who will be transitioning to new products within our company, including X Defiant and Rainbow Six. So there must be a new Rainbow Six coming because they're not putting a huge team on just Rainbow Six.
So you're saying Ubisoft,
seasons.
which is on fire and broke, it can simply knows to reallocate resources instead of closing the entire fucking company and fire
But-
everyone?
Right. Yes, they are not. They are
Other
not.
people can't.
They are not closing the Red Storm studio who did Heartland. They are moving them to X Defiant and a, I guess, unannounced Rainbow Six. Now, they've been on a canceling spree, right?
Yeah.
They shut down 3 unannounced games. I guess we'll never get to fucking know what they were. They canceled Immortals Phoenix Rising 2. Alex, I know you're very upset about this.
It was better than I thought it was going to be. It
Better
was
than it had a right to be, but
yeah.
not big enough for
Oh,
Ubisoft.
no one played it.
And then they also canceled 4 other unannounced games, explaining been trying to make too many games at once. So this is like Ubisoft has really been cutting. That's like, if you count them, it's like 7 fucking canceled games in
They
recent
should have
times.
canceled the
Beyond
other one.
Good and Evil 2 that's been in development for it's like
I'm wondering what
It
they're going to do
looked
with that. That
amazing,
one
though,
will
Alex.
upset me if they cancel that. Because me and Joe, we even got to see behind closed
Long
doors.
time
It
ago,
was
looked
it was a
cool.
long time ago, but it was rough as fuck. And we were like, this is going to take a while. And it took more than a while. And it's still taking.
Yeah.
So we
I'm
don't know
52
what the
now.
heck
I
is
saw
going
when I was
on.
21.
You're 52, and you saw when you was 21. Nice. Okay, this company. Okay, this year, Ubisoft expects to reverse their woes. What's coming? Rainbow Six Rainbow Six Mobile,
Mobile.
Star Wars Outlaws, X Defiant, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and
Rainbow
Division
Six later
Resurgence.
on. Oh.
That's a mobile game too. Fuck. 2 mobiles, so throw those in the trash. Star Wars Outlaws, which who knows? Assassin's Creed
I'm really
Shadows.
excited for that.
Yeah. I don't know. Apparently they think people are because they're like, don't worry. These games are going to kick ass.
These games will release. Oh, thank you.
We canceled all the rest of these. We're putting our hopes on these. Well, we'll see. Okay, well, that's all I got, guys. I want to thank our sponsor, Surfshark.
Yes.
If you want to choose a VPN or get around geo-blocking, this is the one that we choose. Click the links down below, and we will see you in video 2. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.